Look at this car assembly line for a few seconds and ask yourself what's unusual about it. While you're wondering, just let me tell you that what's being assembled here is the Skoda Felicia, the Czech car maker's bread and butter budget model that's already putting this factory well on the way to financial recovery. Have you spotted it now? Well, in case you haven't, it's just that there are rather a lot of people working here by 1996 standards and not a robot in sight. The reason is that labour only costs a tenth of what it does in Germany, despite the fact that Volkswagen increased wages in return for tighter working practices, making these workers some of the highest paid in the Czech Republic. Despite the German ownership, there's still a Czech in charge. He points out that VW's billion Deutschmark cash injection was just what Skoda needed.
Jednak to byl strategický rozvoj s dlouhodobou perspektivou, dále silná inovační a kapitálová kapacita. Škoda tak představuje, dá se říct, tvůrčí odpověď koncernu VW, ale nejenom koncernu VW, ale dá se říct i celého evropského automobilového průmyslu vůbec na agresivní konkurenci z Asie.
The key to Volkswagen's formula for turning around Skoda's financial performance is so-called platform sharing. Now that's a buzz expression that means different things to different manufacturers. Here it means that up to half the engineering parts of any cars of similar size and performance in the VW group are the same, generating enormous economies of scale, especially when you consider the group includes Audi and Seat as well. Platform sharing and cheap labour are the two vital elements in the combination of high quality and low price which Skoda are deploying in the new model they're about to unleash against the South Korean and Japanese competition.
Behind me here in the small Czech town of Mladá Boleslav is the state-of-the-art new factory where the Volkswagen Group are building their secret weapon in the war against East Asian penetration of the European market for small to medium-sized quality cars, the Skoda Octavia.
This is Skoda's first move into the middle market, and there's a range of engine options including a 1.6 and Audi's 20-valve 1.8, as well as a TDI direct injection diesel, while the features are very un-Skoda-ish, with power steering, airbags and automatic transmission, and optional side airbags and ABS. And if that's not enough to scare the Asian competition, negotiations are underway to build assembly plants in India, Egypt and China.
Wir gehen in unserer Positionierung gegen fernöstliche Wettbewerber, aber wir gehen ja mit einem Qualitätsniveau und einem Technologieniveau europäischer Hersteller dann gegen solche Wettbewerber vor, und man kann nicht sagen ganz generell gegen fernöstliche Wettbewerber, denn auch fernöstliche Wettbewerber haben ja eine Bandbreite ihres Angebots, das inzwischen von Oberklasse bis in die Massensegmente des Marktes reicht. Wir sind sicherlich eine Marke, die in den Massensegmenten Wettbewerb macht.
When it goes on sale in Germany next year, starting at 22,950 Deutschmarks, the Octavia will be the first European saloon to match the South Koreans Hyundai and Daewoo on price, and it'll undercut comparable Japanese models. At that price and this quality, it should put the Czech company into profit next year after an expected break-even this year. And unfashionable Skoda could eventually turn into the ugly duckling that lays the golden egg.